The hallowed halls of the British Museum hold countless treasures, each whispering tales of bygone eras. Among these relics lies a mystery centered around a seemingly insignificant object, the cartouche BM 243. This small, oval-shaped artifact inscribed with ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs should hold the key to unlocking a piece of pharaonic history. Yet the cartouche itself is missing, its whereabouts unknown. Did the renowned Egyptologist Sir E.A. Wallace Budge, the man who catalogued it, make a simple clerical error? Or was the cartouche stolen, vanishing into the shadowy world of antiquities theft? The disappearance of BM 243 is a compelling enigma. It compels us to delve into the life of Wallace Budge, a figure both celebrated and controversial in the world of archaeology. We must also explore the methods of modern historical investigation, using every tool at our disposal to retrace the cartouche's journey and uncover its fate. The mystery of BM 243 is not merely an academic puzzle. It speaks to broader questions about the ethics of collecting, the responsibilities of museums, and the enduring power of historical mysteries to capture our imaginations. The missing cartouche serves as a poignant reminder that the past is rarely straightforward. It is a tapestry woven from triumph and tragedy, meticulous scholarship, and the ever-present potential for human error. Sir Ernest Alfred Wallace Budge, known to most as Wallace Budge, was a towering figure in the field of Egyptology. Born in 1857, Budge rose from humble beginnings to become the keeper of Egyptian and Assyrian antiquities at the British Museum. His contributions to the study of ancient Egypt were immense. He was a prolific scholar, publishing numerous translations of Egyptian texts and popular books that brought the wonders of this ancient civilization to a wider audience.
I've always been driven by a passion for uncovering the secrets of ancient Egypt, to bring their stories to life for the modern world.
Budge was a tireless excavator, leading expeditions that unearthed a wealth of artifacts now housed in museums around the world. Among his most famous discoveries were the Stela of Excommunication and the Papyrus of Ani, both providing invaluable insights into Egyptian religious beliefs. However, Budge's career was not without controversy. He was a man of his time, and his methods often reflected the colonial attitudes prevalent in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Critics accused Budge of being more interested in acquiring objects than in preserving archaeological context. Some even alleged that he engaged in questionable practices to obtain artifacts. Despite these criticisms, Budge played a pivotal role in shaping our understanding of ancient Egypt. His legacy remains complex, a mixture of remarkable scholarship and the troubling realities of archaeology in a colonial age. To grasp the significance of the missing BM 243, we must first understand what a cartouche is. In the intricate world of Egyptian hieroglyphs, a cartouche is more than just a decorative element. It's a protective enclosure, a symbol of royal authority. Shaped like an oblong loop, the cartouche encircles the name of a pharaoh, setting it apart from other hieroglyphs.
This visual distinction signified the divine status of the ruler, emphasizing their role as intermediaries between the gods and the mortal realm. Cartouches were not merely symbolic, they were vital for deciphering Egyptian history. By identifying the pharaoh named within a cartouche, scholars could place texts, tombs, and artifacts within a chronological framework.
Cartouches, therefore, are crucial chronological markers, helping us to piece together the intricate tapestry of ancient Egyptian history. The cartouche BM 243, though small and seemingly insignificant, held immense historical value. Its inscription, if deciphered, could shed light on a specific period of Egyptian history, potentially revealing the name of a previously unknown ruler or providing new insights into known pharaohs. The fact that it is missing represents a tangible loss to our understanding of the past. Two main hypotheses attempt to explain the disappearance of cartouche BM 243. The first, and perhaps the most straightforward, is that Wallis Budge made a mistake in his meticulous cataloguing system. Given the sheer volume of artifacts Budge handled during his career, a simple error, a misplaced object, an incorrect entry is certainly plausible. Paperwork could have been misfiled, or the cartouche itself could have been wrongly assigned to a different collection or storage location.
The second hypothesis is far more intriguing, that BM 243 was stolen. The world of antiquities is no stranger to theft, with unscrupulous individuals willing to go to great lengths to acquire valuable artifacts. Small, easily concealed objects like a cartouche are particularly vulnerable to theft. It is conceivable that BM 243 was stolen from the British Museum during Budge's time, or even afterwards, disappearing into the shadowy world of private collections.
Each hypothesis has its own set of challenges. Proving a clerical error after over a century is incredibly difficult. Records from that period are often incomplete or scattered. On the other hand, proving theft without any leads, witnesses, or records of the cartouche resurfacing is equally challenging. Tracing the cartouche, a modern investigation. Unraveling the mystery of BM 243 requires a multi-pronged approach employing both traditional historical research and modern investigative techniques.
The first step involves a thorough examination of the British Museum's archives. Every scrap of paper relating to Budge's work, his catalogues, correspondence, and acquisition records must be meticulously scrutinized for any mention of BM 243.
Next, we turn to technology. Modern imaging techniques such as multispectral imaging and X-ray fluorescence can be used to examine other artifacts and documents from Budge's time. These non-destructive methods might reveal hidden inscriptions, faded ink, or even traces of the missing cartouche itself.
Finally, reaching out to other institutions and collectors is crucial. The art world, while often shrouded in secrecy, can be surprisingly interconnected. By collaborating with other museums, auction houses, and private collectors, it might be possible to trace the cartouche's path should it have indeed been stolen and subsequently sold or traded.
The case of BM 243, regardless of whether it was misplaced or stolen, highlights a sensitive issue: the ethics of artifact collection and museum practices, particularly during the colonial era.
The late 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed a period of intense archaeological exploration, often driven by a sense of colonial entitlement.
European and American institutions amassed vast collections of artifacts from around the world with little regard for the cultural heritage of the source nations.
The debate surrounding the repatriation of artifacts to their countries of origin is ongoing and complex.
While some argue that museums serve as important repositories of world heritage, accessible to a global audience, others contend that cultural treasures should be returned to their rightful owners.
The missing BM 243 serves as a microcosm of this larger debate. It prompts difficult questions about the circumstances surrounding its acquisition and the responsibility of institutions like the British Museum to address past injustices.
The cartouche's disappearance, accidental or otherwise, highlights the need for transparency and ethical conduct in the world of archaeology and museum management. Despite our best efforts, the fate of cartouche BM 243 may remain an enigma. The passage of time often obscures the truth, leaving us with tantalizing clues but no definitive answers. Documents may have been lost or destroyed, witnesses long gone, and the cartouche itself could be hidden in plain sight, misidentified in a private collection or tucked away in a forgotten corner of a museum storeroom. Yet the pursuit of the missing cartouche is not solely about finding a lost object. It is about piecing together a fragmented past, understanding the motivations and methods of individuals like Wallis Budge, and grappling with the ethical complexities of cultural heritage. The uncertainty surrounding BM 243 should not be a source of despair, but rather a call to action. It underscores the importance of continued research, collaboration, and a willingness to challenge existing narratives. The pursuit of historical truth is an ongoing process, and each new discovery, or lack thereof, brings us closer to a more nuanced understanding of the past. The tale of the lost cartouche BM 243 is a journey into the heart of history's mysteries. It is a story of a renowned but flawed scholar, a seemingly insignificant object imbued with immense historical value, and the enduring power of the unknown to capture our imaginations. While we may never definitively solve the puzzle of BM 243, the search itself has value. It compels us to ask difficult questions, to re-examine the past, and to confront the ethical dilemmas inherent in our relationship with cultural heritage. The lost cartouche, a small piece of ancient Egypt, serves as a potent symbol. It reminds us that history is not a static collection of facts, but rather an ongoing conversation. A tapestry woven from countless threads, some brightly illuminated, others lost in the shadows. And it is in those shadows, where uncertainty lingers, that the true allure of history resides, beckoning us to delve deeper, to seek answers, and to embrace the unknown. Budge E. A. Wallace, London Religious Tract Society, 1929. London Kegan Paul, Trench, Trubner and Company, 1900. Jeffries David G., London UCL Press, 2015. Reed Donald Malcolm. Cairo, The American University in Cairo Press, 2002. Trigger Bruce G. Cambridge, Cambridge University Press,